Hello, good morning. It is early. It is F1 Sunday, Bahrain Grand Prix, the Gulf Air Bahrain Grand Prix. And thank you for hanging out with me so early in the morning. I have it up. I can't show it to you, unfortunately, but hopefully we'll enjoy each other's company while we watch it. Obviously, there's going to be delays and all that, but it should be fun, hopefully. This is my first time doing something. I've done football like once before. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. Sports, yeah. Save, yeah. Sorry, I'm setting up some stuff and channels. So I watched qualifying highlights. I didn't watch the actual thing, but we can go through and watch. All right. I guess I can finally look at this. I have it here, but now I'm using OBS to look at my computer monitor, which is a center monitor. All right, full position. Let's see this. Charles Leclerc. I'm surprised because I believe this is the year where everything is more standardized when it comes to money, I think, and spending money. So smaller teams have a better chance, and now it proves like what you can do with your money. There's like talking going around. I'm gonna fucking mute that. Yeah, we'll just keep that there. Max second, 0.12 behind him. Then Carlos Sainz. So it's not a fluke. Ferrari, at least on this first race, is here. Red Bull followed by Sergio Perez. Lewis Hamilton fifth, nearly half a second slower, more than half a second slower than the beginning, and that adds up. Bottas, Alfa Romeo. I'm surprised, but now with this new way of they're doing things in F1 and trying to make things closer, I guess this shouldn't be a surprise. Haas is there with Kevin Magnussen. I was hoping Hulkenberg is racing, but he's the standby racer for Aston Martin. I was hoping Haas would go for Hulkenberg why did Carlos take his helmet off? Get your helmet on, dude. He's got a little protein. He's got his little interview. I 100% think the Ferrari drivers are going to fight this year. Again, it's going to be a Vettel, Leclerc all over again. 110%. Then we got Alonso with Alpine, George Russell. So this is a shock. He surprised us all. I forget what race it was when he subbed in for Lewis. He crushed it and being ninth. AlphaTauri in 10th. Cool. Expected more from them. Alpine, mid. Haas, looking good. They made giant leaps. Who didn't make a giant leap and who went the wrong way? McLaren, by the looks of it. But I'm saying these based on the first race. This is not the season, obviously. Because I think this is 9 times out of 10 that look, the first three drivers, who knows if they'll even be, like the manufacturer wise. We'll see. It's how you how you develop the car within the season, because things change. Obviously, by third or fourth season, you'll probably have some bigger change. Hopefully. Alpine again with Esteban Ocon. He had a lot. He did good last year. I just don't like him. And he was off for a year. Toto's his agent, I believe. I don't know if that's still true. Again, and then McLaren in 13th, and Daniels all the way in 18th. The Nicholas Latifi and Alex Albon are on. Oh, they're showing Christian Horner. How much did he pay off Masi? Masi's gone, so I can't hear what they're saying. I muted it. Lance Stroll, Aston Martin. What is going on? Do we think that without Vettel they're able to stay relevant? I was expecting big stuff from Aston Martin last year, and obviously didn't come true. But honestly, seeing Daniel Ricciardo and McLaren down so low, that's surprising. Then we have Yuki for AlphaTauri. This new guy, right? Guan Zhao, Alfa Romeo. He's new, I believe. I think F2, right? I think. And he's really the freshman. It's going to be an interesting race. I expect that first turn, man. Charles is not going to let Max pass him. It's going to be dangerous. I'm telling you that right now. Dangerous. Let's check out the course. I'll say where I think the first accident is going to happen. Going this way, right there. Boom. First accident is going to be right here on turn 1. So we got DRS here. I need to turn my fan on. I have so many cables coming from my headphones. I had to do some weird thing to get audio from both the controller and my mixer. Is this Saudi Arabia, or where is Bahrain? Should say right here, right? Sakir, Bahrain. Where is that? Number of turns 15. 57 laps. Esteban Oak. Alpine. Oh, Alpine is being sponsored by whoever sponsored Force India back in the day. I 100%. We're gonna have an accident on the first turn. Charles is not gonna let up, and that's the problem with, I think, F1 racing. I think they should just let them make the cars however they want, and whatever happens, happens. So someone makes a tank, and it just crashes it into other cars. Cool. Or they should be all the same car. That would really prove who is the better racer. But this is, I wish they had that. Last year's winner provides 20 cars or 10 cars to the top 10, and they have a season where they do that. He's won 5 races. I'm watching this on ESPN, so they're interviewing Zhao right now, 20-time podium finisher in his F2 career. Probably a nervous wreck right now, huh? Sky Sports. Yeah, so I can't show you anything, guys, okay? I don't really know any of these people. I think 19 minutes. There's commentary. No commentary available. I wish there was a. I think it's gonna be a wreck the first 3 to 4 positions. I think that there's gonna be a car wreck. I'm saying on the first turn because Charles knows now he can do whatever he wants, and I hate this. What they're interviewing, and they have all these rich people out here just doing whatever the fuck they want on the grid. I hate it. F1 is a rich man sport, that's for sure. Her Highness. That's awesome. Mohammed bin Salman is the FIA president. Was Masi the director, and this is a new? I forget. I mean, Masi gifted Max Verstappen. Oh man, it's funny. I was thinking about this. Like, no matter who it is, driver, manufacturer, principal, they will always argue against bad things, obviously, but they will never argue when it's good for them. 100% Max was gifted the race. I've never seen a race like that, and I almost didn't want to watch F1 anymore. Just like football, like, well, there's no consistency. I hate it, but we'll see. Now as long as it's consistent, we're gonna see this new whatever board or group of people decide it. Cool. How is it going to be decided? As long as it's consistent, I think that's what people want and deserve. But yeah, last year's race, Lewis Hamilton won that F1 championship. Nico, he has nothing to lose. If I was a betting man, and I am, I would put my money on Nico Hulkenberg winning this. He deserves it. I think there's going to be a couple wrecks today. And that's, the likelihood of that happening is high because this is a fucking race. Ferrari with the black Pumas. Is that a skin all over the whole building? Gasly dyed his hair. Mick in the back. Mick looks like Joe Burrow, dude. A little bit. $14.09 exactly. I'll be right back. Found some M&Ms. I went to a conference on Friday and they had free M&Ms, and I just realized where I put them. Max is trying to run away from all this interviews. Does anyone else hate those Red Bull hats as much as I do? I used to be all about the flat bill. I admit it, but goddamn, they're ugly. What? If we're quick enough, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. What? If we're first, we will win. It's just. He's going to be uber aggressive. If you guys are watching right now, they're talking to Clark. He's going to be so aggressive, and he can't. He's pissed about losing points that last time, and Max, did the same maneuver in Brazil and didn't get penalized or anything for that. So he's full on. He's racing. You can hate Mercedes, but you can't hate Toto. He's so fucking smart and fucking good leader, and breaks headphones really, really cool. It's really cool watching him break headphones. So if you're just tuning in, I can't show you the race, obviously. That's copyright infringement. But if you were to watch it with me and chat about it, that would be amazing. I'm shocked George Russell did so bad, by the way. I don't know if anyone else is. Very, very shocked. But Max did say every year it's the same thing. Everyone like, why is Mercedes not dominant? And they really aren't that dominant in the beginning. Getting his junk all comfortable. I I think the Black Arrows were a cooler car. Just saying. That's my opinion on that. And we don't have to talk about it anymore. The black car was much better. I thought it was cooler. Honestly, I kind of wish they had moved Nick DeVries to F1. I like George, but Nick is really something else. So, thank you, Carver Bell, for hanging out. How's your morning going? Yeah, I feel like George, it was set for a long time. That being said, all the Verstappen rumors, but his daddy was all pissed. It's so funny how I said that it's like a rich person sport, and Esteban Ocon is the poor kid that came out of nothing, but a lot of these kids are the heritage of racing. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, remember Esteban was kind of like there. I really hope when K-Mac does well. Me too. I want Nico Hulkenberg to do really well. I was hoping Haas was going to sign him after the Mazepin got released or fired. Kevin Magnussen, good for him. Haas looks like they are back to to compete. A couple years ago they were, but then they had all that fucking trouble as soon as the races started. As long as they keep their tires on, right? I a couple minutes ago I was like, I know who's gonna win. It's gonna be Nico Hulkenberg, and he'll finally get his first win ever. And Vettel has COVID, I believe, so they're not letting him race. Or I know he's a big on human rights, and I'm not saying this country isn't a bad place, but maybe their cultural ways of thinking about other people isn't up to Sebastian's standard. So maybe he is sick with COVID, but maybe he's glad he's not racing. Because I think there was talks at some point that he's like, I'm not going to race. I'm going to protest racing here because of the way they treat people. But yes, Carver, first turn, accident. I'm going to call it. It's either going to be an accident or Leclerc is going to make Verstappen his bitch. Like, he has to get a good start. But he's got to push him off. Based on last season, brand new season, Massey's not making the choices anymore. So we'll see how this new system works. Hey, I've had that beer. I'm watching a commercial. This is Paperback Brewing in LA. Spectrum. But yeah, I'm excited. It's early, but thank God the race isn't at 6 because I would have had a real rough time waking up this morning. I was hungover and I still worked out. Remember the last time Max started between two Ferraris? No, I don't actually remember. Is there a Google? The last time Verstappen started in between two. I'm sure someone already brought it up. Here it is, 15 hours ago. Someone on Reddit. Is this your post on Reddit? Oh shit. Thank you. I don't know. Here, let me show you guys what he's talking about. Isn't that great? The last time. That's great, dude. That's hilarious. Obviously, we want a good race, but pin between Kimi and Seb. We don't want crashes, but damn. Bad luck. Kimi and Seb, man. I love Kimi because he don't give a fuck. He's here to race. He's Finnish, right? He's a Finn. That's how they kind of are. 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes. We're going to do a beer chug right at the race. I will see if I can chug my beer before the first turn. I'll get it right now. My beer. For my beer chug. My 8 a.m. beer chug. I'm looking. I don't know where it is. I want to add something to here, but it's not going to look that good because it's a white image. I wonder if they're going to show a map on the ESPN website or maybe the F1 website. Does anyone else think intros to sport are like the cheesiest thing? Like, look, cross arms. Lift your head up. Does anyone else think that's cheesy? This is news. I just want like a map of it. Live timing. What's this? Oh shit. Am I gonna get copyright? Live leaderboard. There we go. There we go. That's what I want. Oh, and there you can see the 5 good subs equal beer chug. It's hard to pick who's gonna win because so much can happen. That first turn, man. I call it. I'm calling Perez fastest lap in P1 will be Carlos. Wow, signs. I also will say that I think we're gonna have some Ferrari teammate fighting this year. Again, you're calling Perez fastest. You don't think Verstappen will be the fastest? I don't think he'll be P1. I think the Ferraris look good, but Nico Hulkenberg. I wonder what's the betting for that if I bet money and Nico wins. But that's just wishful thinking. I just want him to win. Dude, fucking Aston Martin. What's going on? Nico Hulkenberg. Daniel Ricciardo, McLaren. Just like, what are you guys doing? McLaren, dude. Alex Albon is back and on Williams. Big surprise there. Mick. Looking good. Haas already. I think Bringus had more fastest laps last year. He did, but I thought that was more strategic to get points away from Mercedes, because they could then. I guess no, you're right, because they're gonna want Max to be as close as possible as first, which means with Perez being fourth or fifth or whatever, they can like near the end pit him and give him faster tires. Yeah, okay, I agree with you on that. Getting ready for my beer chug, my 8 a.m. beer chug. Dude, that's a beautiful shot. Is this a helicopter or a drone? Because drones are much cheaper than renting a helicopter. You get, beer chug, guys. That should be the thing. I race them to the first turn. I don't think I can beat a F1 driver to the first turn beer chug to car, but we're going to try. That helmet cam I hate too a lot. It's like, it doesn't matter. He's out of place. He's got one of the best starts than he had, one of the best grid positions that he had with Williams. I'm nervous right now. Anyone else nervous? They're wider, right? Wider tires. Here we go. This is a live. What's the lap by lap? Ads. Just like a Twitter feed. This is not bad, I guess. I wish it was a map. So we can watch like the top 8. I think I just have my. So zoomed. There. Here we go. Two stop. 14 to 24, 35, 45, 13 to 23, 30. Medium soft. Cool. That sun set so quickly, man. Like 6 minutes ago.
Crypto.com. Fortune favors the brave. Crypto.com. Fortune favors the brave.
Mothers, polishes, waxes, cleaners. Kevin Magnuson. All right. I got to be ready, guys. Beer chug. I'm racing them to the first lap. I have to start just as good as them, if not better. Hamilton has won the last 3, then Vettel won the 2. That's so crazy that people can just like dominate that much. China. You probably can hear the TV. Dr. Euler, I gave a large portion of that domination to equipment go. I mean, yeah, 100%. But Lewis Hamilton and Vettel, you can't say that they aren't amazing drivers, though. Equipment was good. I agree, 100%. But, I mean, I think Lewis Hamilton proved it. What race was that where he was like, had to like, or it was 2 years ago. It was the Spa. Oh, okay. I'm racing them for a beer chug. So I'm going to start exactly when they start. I'm going to try to finish my beer before they hit the first turn. I don't think I'll get it. But yes, Dr. Yellow, equipment's huge. McLaren, big surprise there, man. I'm shocked. I'm nervous, guys. Not for this beer chug, but for this race. I think we're going to have a crash on the first turn. It's tough to judge how great it seems like driver quality hasn't been as deep recently. It's because it's a lot of car. Oh, here we go. Right at it, huh? Hamilton's already up one, right? Yep. Perez, not a good start. Leclerc, good start. Kevin's fighting for it. Kevin has to back off. Yep. Not as an aggressive start as I thought. I thought they would be aggressive between 1 and 2. And now Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc are going to try to team up against that Red Bull. I'm going to have to remember you're like the 15 seconds behind my stream. Sorry. I'm behind or I'm ahead. No. Yeah, you're ahead then. So don't, I mean, but then when you type, I'll be like, I won't look. Let's go K-Mag, Splash Claw. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Nico. It's all Nico. You're fine. Just don't want to ruin things for you. You can, I right now I'm very much on the chat, but I'm also going to be really focused on the race. Nico, we want a Nico Hulkenberg win. We want him to get one win. I got the ESPN up. I'm watching it on my Xbox. That beer really woke me up. I think I won that, right? I was there I would finish my beer before they got to their first turn. Nicholas Latifi. Is that a McLaren in the back? Yep, Ricardo. I think you won it. That was close though. They got a better start than me. I was like, when do they start? Seeing Daniel Ricciardo in last place in the McLaren is hurting me. All right, we got a collision. All right. One second behind, 2 second, 3 second, 4, 5. Okay. Perez lost 2. George is doing okay. It looks like the first 3 cars are, even I'll put Lewis and Kevin up there. The first 5 have, I think that's going to be the same for a while. They have, unless someone really fucks up. Hey Fusion, how you doing? How's my Sunday going? Good. Watching F1, and I had my first beer. I might get another one. It's 8 in the morning. That's fine. Not an alcoholic. I'll just take a nap later. This is DRS right here. Is this the new design? The spoiler? I'm still wrapping my head around how it's not being a trash heap. That's not going to take time. Oh, there you go. Wow. And he's still... Well, here comes Perez. Yep. Cut him off. Cut him off. Cut him off. Yeah. Wow. Too much on the turn. He's got the inside, though. And now back on the inside on the Perez. Dang. Sorry, Kevin. I made a joke before the race. As long as they keep their tires on, I think Haas will be okay. Better than last year already based on qualifying. I can't say anything else. Is that George Russell right behind him? Yeah, I still have enough points for beer chug. So an early chug. Yeah, go ahead. Give me another one. Oh, there's a hit on Mick and Esteban. Oh, he lost a little bit of control there, huh? A little slippity doodah. Let's see at the start. Good start, but look, that being that little bit ahead. So Red Bull's brakes seem a little better. The chassis, Red Bull's chassis is always prime, like god tier. No, I'm good. But where are you watching this? I'm watching this on ESPN cable. I have it on my Xbox. I got the Spectrum app, but I have it up for people to see it because obviously, got to be inclusive here. I just can't show it because of copyright. But I guess I could show it in the Discord. But oop, whoa. So let's see. Oh, that's totally Esteban's fault. Yep. That was a solid. Yeah, it was, right? That was a good recovery. I think it's in his genes. I think that was Ocon's fault, though. I wouldn't say that's a racing incident. He could have stopped. He could have slowed down more. Yeah, it would have messed up his turn and his race, but he wouldn't have hit him. Oh, no. Lap 4, too. A Hamilton Sainz battle. When's the last time we've seen that? It's so funny, like, up until this point, it was just like, who's gonna, we know who 1 and 2 is gonna be. 3 and 4, 3 was like Ferrari for a little bit, then McLaren, but now McLaren's like way in the back. What is going on with Ricardo, dude? There comes George. Here we go. Nope, not yet. Oh, Kevin, way wide. Way wide, Kevin. What happened? Pulling a Haas, man. I think we can all agree that Mazepin wasn't a good enough driver for F1 compared to Kevin Magnussen. I mean, if I just think the Merc engines aren't good enough yet, and the McLaren chassis isn't together right either. Yeah, I can. There's DRS. Let me see this. It's really curved. The spoiler's so curved now. The McLaren chassis, okay, but it's such a difference from last year. I mean, that's F1 though. That's the unlike sport teams, you can't really like guess who's gonna do what. Look at Alex Albon. He's gone up a position. Gasly, both the Alpines are there. There we go. I want to see that fight. Here comes George Russell. One at a time. Mick Schumacher. He's right there, though. That's correct. I agree with that. Cold-heartedly. This is the worst camera fucking angle ever. I don't, that's, what can I want to see what the driver, no, I want to see everything. I agree with that penalty. Was it 13 or 14 when they last overhauled specs? Oh my god. Can we Google this? Now that I like not playing games, I can Google. Oh my god. This might be hard to find because what do you consider an overhaul? I mean, yes, this is an overhaul. It looks like they've been talking about the overhaul though for a couple of years. History of Formula One regulations. 2000. So they have a bunch of stuff, but it looks like 11 and 10 were the big ones. 2011 was a big one, but that was, yeah, okay. 2010, but there's always little ones. 2019 was another big one, but not as big as this year. Sorry, the turbo engines they just tossed. And we're going to get an even bigger overhaul in a couple years because look at Honda. Honda left because they don't want to make engines anymore, or, petrol, whatever. So F1 is going to have to turn into Formula E, right? Any thoughts on that? I think that's the big surprising thing. We're going to keep losing engines because more manufacturers want to go electric. Oh. Yeah, Leclerc's lead just keeps gaining, but Sainz is really far from Verstappen. As soon as Hamilton gets ahead of Sainz, I think we're going to see the long, long dance. They're going to go full electric soon. It's just how long they want to spread this R&D over. Yep. I'm glad. I say a couple years, but Because they already have, like, right? They have Formula E. That's a thing. I'm not. I have a racing game that has Formula E. Yeah, there's that already. So maybe we'll watch some of that. Stroll. There was a hit with Stroll. Doesn't Lewis Hamilton have a Formula E ownership? It's a thing, but it's the money they. Yeah, it's because it's they're not going to all these huge places. I mean, I just looked at the schedule. They're going to some great places, but F1 is a worldly sport, and thank God it's making headway here in the States, thanks to, honestly, Netflix. It's still really expensive. I was trying to see if I can go to Texas, or they're doing Miami this year too. But just not. It's too expensive. Hotel, flight, and then there for a couple days. It's an experience, that's for sure. It's just a lot. It's a lot of money. Bottas lost a couple spaces. A lot, actually. There's a big gap between 5th and 6th. And then 7th. Me and my wife were talking about the race. She's like, it's so crazy. Yeah, I don't like the in-helmet thing. Almost did Miami, but first year would be a pain. It's Miami, too. I mean, Miami's gorgeous, but I don't like the in-camera angle. Austin is great, though. I want to go really badly, but it's a trip, I guess. Be hot as fuck, though, right? You could probably do that for not too expensive. Yeah, but I complain about it being expensive, but I want it the best, the VIP, the bottle service. I'm bouge. I'm a bougie ass hypocrite. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go once. It's going to happen. Just when. Variable temp in Austin that time of the year, 90s that year. I went 50s. Wow. Jesus Christ. That's a huge difference. China. Whoa, is that Troll? Oh, Nico. Troll right behind him. Also, Ani did the pre-race stuff, but Monaco's a good time too. Jesus! I mean, Monaco's looks fucking beautiful, man. I would go to Monaco for Monaco. And the race would just be a thing. But that race, I would have the most anxiety there. That race is... I'm shocked more people don't die. So Perez just caught up. But then, here we go. Here's a race. Just doesn't have the power. Just doesn't have it. Now, if you think that's bad, you should see Macau. Is that what's the Philippines one? The Philippine one's too. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, anxiety too. I think it's cool. And I'm excited to see the Miami one. May 8th. Zhao, dude. There you go. If Leclerc doesn't, oh, here we go. The spread is huge on this, man. Are we overlapping yet? No. It's a minute 30 for overlapping, right? About. Well, a minute 30 was the fastest, right? Here comes Russell behind Hamilton. Are we going to see our first, changing of the guard? Russell seems... Hamilton started good. He got the position, and then he was right behind Sainz, and then 5 laps later, boom. I mean, what needs to happen at that point is he just, slides off the track. That's really early. They'll favor Hamilton at least another year or two, if not 2. Well, yeah, he's Hamilton, But what was his year? His contract? Was his contract a year? That was a good pit stop. Good stop. Not great, but good. That camera angle on that pit stop was really bad. Like, all you saw was butt. The only racing I ever got into was Mario Kart, so I really don't have much to say. Still cool, though. No experience required. I am not that knowledgeable at this. So it's all right, Fusion, but thanks for hanging out, buddy, on this Sunday morning. Come on, Lewis. No traction. It's called. Yeah, dude, that's rough. That's just, and like, it's scary. I mean, that could have been an accident right there. If was that Mick or Zhao? No, that's an Alfa Romeo. Who was that? Yeah, it was Zhao. Yeah, not Mick. Zhao. I got no grip. I mean, you just gotta go fast, heat him up, right? He's gonna pass him. It's just a matter of when. Right here. Help warm up the tires. I never understood why, like, you want to slow down the other person. If your car can win, then get fucking farther away from him. Probably gonna reformulate the rubber midseason at this rate. I do know that they are extremely focused, though. They have to. Yeah. Just like Mario Kart, you gotta be focused. Can't really drift as much, but you can drift. It just, yeah, these tires are fucking. Jesus Christ. The spoiler on the back of that Mercedes is so curved. So those mirrors, are they still on it? They didn't ban them? I missed what you said. You can't understand why they do what. I don't even remember. Oh, like they were talking about Valtteri Bottas slowing down Hamilton. Why, if like you want to slow them down, but so you're just ruining their race, but you know they're gonna pass you. I know if it's like if you have teammates behind you, that's helpful. But I'm just like, I kind of down like makes the competition less. Like if your car's fast, just go. If your car's slow, get past. Like like I'm okay with that. Only in a race though. Now when you're yellow flag and you let a car pass everyone, Mossy, I'm gonna grab a beer. That's all I have to say. Okay, saving set pace, yeah, okay. But that feels like that would. I mean, yeah, you can't go hard, yeah, and then fuel is all set. Oh, who is this? Verstappen? Yep. Shock. Red Bull has the worst pit stop ever in the history right here, right now. They won't. See, that's a great pit stop. Ferrari. Wow. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. There's taxes. Yeah, like I said, teammate wise, I think like if you're 1 and 2 and you're that third guy is coming in with hot like fresh tires and you're trying to slow him down, yeah. But then I guess it's like, well, no, you have to let him pass when you're lapped. Like, why can't we do that unlapped? If nothing else, making the guy behind not able to do. Yeah, it's fair. It's a strat. But I just want the competition to be top. Like, yeah. I don't know how to, what parallel in another sport it would be. They're keeping Leclerc out. Box, box, box. Here we go. So we'll have Perez, Russell, Verstappen. Oh, it's going to be close. Leclerc might come right out in front of Verstappen. It's going to be really close. Dude. Not bad. Hope it's not as close as Italy last year. It's right here. Here we go. Oh no, he's got him. Perez pit, Russell's pitting. So we're gonna be back to yep. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Oh. There. That was the chance. He's gotta be aggressive. We'll see. Are we going to get an accident? Dude, this Ferrari is insane. Those little tiny kind of slips. He's got to get that tires grip back. Ferrari has the better car. Yeah, not a fan of the helmet cam. Maybe because it's not center. That what bothers me more than anything. He's got DRS right here. Yeah. Jesus. Oh, yep. There it is. At least they're making it entertaining. More than it's been. Yep. The Ferrari is a better car. They're just going to keep trading. Someone's going to make a mistake. Remember when they signed Leclerc? Like, it was such a big deal for someone so young. Was he Alfa Romeo before? That DRS, man. Nope. Wow, that's fucking good. Excuse me. Solid driving from Leclerc. He's a little far. There it is. DRS is a good argument against slow playing a driver behind. Yep. Black. We're just going to keep having this until someone makes a mistake. Can you DRS your teammate? You would, right? You should. That gap is going to get bigger in between those DRSs. It's going to get smaller. They are driving aggressive, though. What tires are... They're both on soft. This is good. Mercedes are both on hard. This is almost a second. Mistake. There it is. It's not that bad though. Oh, he's gonna next DRS section. He'll go for it again. Look at that. You can see it. Boom. The other one's it got a little... He's backing off. He fucked up that tire. brakes. Joe or Zhao? Joe? Zoe? Joe? Apologize for saying that wrong. Joe? So Alpine's got the BWT sponsor. So Sainz, unless there's an accident, I think Ferrari will bring Sainz back, try to get that fastest lap. Same sponsor all year, but they go from pink to blue after like race 2 or 3. They were they still an Aston? They weren't an Aston Martin sponsor last year, were they? They were. That was Force India, and then they got rid of them when Stroll bought it, or were they still the sponsor? There, look at Haas. Yeah, because at this point, it's like you've done so bad, might as well do it for science, right? Keep Lando out there. We got, who's that? Alpha Romeo versus Alpha Tori? No. Bottas, I think same sponsor, but don't remember for sure. Bottas and I don't know how to say his name. Zhao. Oh. You know, I always felt bad for Bottas being on Mercedes because obviously he wasn't going to get a chance. But he would have some great races and then just not great races. He was, I wouldn't say he's inconsistent, but it was just like how can you do this one weekend and then the next weekend just not be there? And, you know, granted, you know, having Lewis and is, you know, I don't say Lewis isn't a good teammate, but obviously they made their choice on who is the champ. Almost halfway. What? Like 6 more laps? Halfway there. Yuki Tsunoda. I mean, they're not racing anyone. I don't think Lewis is particularly appealing to me. Personally, I'm just saying he's been put on a pedestal. He's won his championships. I thought he was going to retire. I think, actually, let's say it correctly. Sir Lewis Davidson Hamilton. It's badass that he's knighted. Let's just say that. That's a very cool thing. Even though monarchs shouldn't be a thing. I'm just saying being knighted by the queen, you know, that's kind of cool. But yeah, I also think when it comes to designing cars, and I was talking about this with my wife yesterday, why Perez will never, a lot of stuff isn't his fault, which gets old for me. He's been chosen. He was the chosen one. I don't know if Russell is the next guard changeover, but when a company manufacturer chooses a racer to be their guy, they will do everything for them, and that's what I think Red Bull does to Verstappen. That's why Albon did so bad. They made a car for Verstappen and then just expected Albon to try to copy it. It's not going to happen. Perez is a better driver than Albon, and which is why I think he does better. But even now, it's just like Ferrari chose Leclerc. Like he's their guy, and I think there always going to be a giant difference in time when you have your guy chosen that you design the car for, and the second guy, which sucks because we will never be able to see a Red Bull for Perez. Even though I understand they have different settings, they have different engineers, I just don't think ultimately you can make a 50-50 car. You can't. You want someone to win. Two people can't win championships. Oh, I mean, from his own view, was trying to say Hamilton whines a lot without being so harsh. I don't keep up as much, obviously, as you, so I don't know if he's whining about, but Mercedes did, you know. I think everyone really is a whiner. Oh, no. Hamilton's going to have to do another stop, a pit. I think Toto and Christian whine a lot. Like, they're kind of like big babies. Oh, God, I just got a spam text for porn on my phone. And my phone, was like, spam? Blocked. Thank you, phone. 3 stops. Hamilton's comms are rough. Yeah. Also, I don't know how you do beer this early. Not an alcoholic. I thought the beer chug thing would be funny. I think that's a cool thing that might be going, and I've had a beer, so I might as well have another one. 8:43 in the morning. But it's not like I'm gonna keep drinking all day. After this, I'm gonna go clean the rest of the house, so I'll be like fucking wired. But yeah, it's just it's a Kona. It's like 5%. It's like shitty light beer, but better. You can't really see it because of the green screen, but it's good beer. I support you. No worries. I actually like this beer with orange juice a lot. A beer mosa. You put it I like doing it in a can now versus a mug. Open the can, drink a little bit, and then just like a splash of orange juice. And Citra hops are very orange juicy, so it tastes good. I don't have orange juice today, but I think I'll start buying some because we got more races. Thanks for hanging out, Doc. Really appreciate it. This is fun. Also, I like going, if I could have, but I don't think there's a bar in San Diego. I'm in San Diego. I think it's called Shakespeare, and they do football matches early in the morning, like at 6. And I'm not talking like 2 people show up. This place is packed. I just didn't really do my research to see if they would be open for F1. So I think that at one point might be a plan. And next week, my buddy might join me. We might do both of us might be watching this race together. Excuse me. If it's a 3-stopper, they're getting him ready to do the fastest lap. People love them some EPLs. That doesn't. Yeah, dude. Right? People are, and I've gone to this bar once in the morning, like 6 in the morning, to watch a match, and it's just crazy. All right, we are almost halfway, but I need to use the restroom. I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, I'm back. Should we start thinking about Perez on signs? I think so. Also, Hamilton just. Where did that 10 seconds of speed come from? Did I miss something? Did everyone pit? Also, everyone who's hanging out, if you want to watch ESPN, that's where I am watching. Didn't miss anything except Alonso changed to hards. Okay, thank you. I'm really happy Alex Albon is back in F1. I think he deserves over. I mean, seeing Mazepin as an F1 driver, Albon should be a F1 driver. But now Mazepin's gone. But he had that. Thanks to Netflix's Drive to Survive series, we learned a lot about him, and I like the personal things like that, and really weird childhood. Yeah, I'm watching and listening to the stream. Thanks, Fusion. Glad you're here, buddy. Glad everyone's here. How weird is it to have Alonso back in F1? Even it's been 2 years now? A year? Really weird. And not Ferrari. Well, that's what you get for fucking locking up. I gotta say where I'm at. Max just said the tire's almost dead. Well, you locked up and you ruined your front right. Going back to softs. Medium, because they use their softs already. You only get one set of each, correct? Also, Max is pushing his brakes too hard. Yep. We're about half distance. Very bad strat. Were the hards done? They went too early on the softs, that's for sure. And they had I don't think they had a good reason to change because they weren't competitive. That front left was too slow, a little too slow. Do they limit them to only one set each? I thought the rule was always used to be using two different composers card, and that's it. I thought it was one set each. Let me. F1 tire rules. Let's see. Frozen power units, blah, blah, blah. These are key changes. I want the tire. Excuse me. They dropped the Q3 tire rule. That's a stupid ass rule. Good thing they changed it. Yeah, I can't find it. It's literally just the rules about the Q2. All right, here we go. Oh God, this is a long ass article. Each team gets 13 sets of dry tires to use over the weekend, 2 sets of hard. Okay, 3 mediums, 8 softs. But during the weekend, they have to use those for qualifying too. They also get 4 sets of intermediate tires and 3 full sets. Okay, so I was wrong. It's not one set. But they just said he has to last on those mediums, and he went through soft, hard, and medium. So that would mean they only get 1 set of each. Right? So is that them telling Sainz to race harder? Whoa, what? What was that? Oh, is that a lapping? Yeah. Right? Or maybe he just doesn't have enough time for a third pit stop. The way I read it, I thought it was that's your last tire change or a set of tires, because they can't go back to a tire they already used. One, because they used it and it's at that point unusable, even if it does have a lap or two left. There's no point. But this is 13 sets of tires for the weekend. So you use 10. I mean, 3 of those are wet. But it says 8. It's 8 softs, 5 mediums, 2 hards. It's fine. I always just thought it was like that. I'll see if I can find it post race so we don't have to speculate. Yeah. No, I think yeah. I found an article that shows the rules. It wasn't like I had to read, and I'm busy watching my race. Look at all these people. All the COVID. I wonder how other countries are doing it. It might be over for other. Oh no! What is this? Boxing the Ferrari because Red Bull changed. That's going to be right in front of him. We're going to get another cool race. Got to get you a live research for a broadcast. I mean, if my buddy was here, he'd be on his phone. I guess he's that kind of guy. He's like, I want to look it up. This is interesting. This is going to be another, but now Perez is in front. It's going to be in front of Leclerc and Sainz. So we're going to have to, Ferrari is going to have to figure this out. Did he say he's not getting DRS? So you cannot DRS on your teammate? Good pit. Really good pit. Okay, this is going to be close. Oh, man. Go. Real huge. Huge. That's a W. Yeah, but this is where Max has fresh tires, 1 lap ahead, has already warmed up. This is where Max needs to attack. What a fucking baby. Max freaking out. No, this is 2 times. That's hilarious, dude. Oh, man. He gets so angry at. I mean, my wife said it the best way. All these drivers are babies. They are. Me, 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 me. I want to win. I want to race. You have to be that way, obviously, because, like, this is a demanding sport. And that Mercedes just is not fast. The power unit is not where it, has been. Lewis needs to not go uber aggressive, though, because he's last pair of tires. Three seconds faster on those tires. That's huge. Not excusing it, but Verstappen is barely out of college, so at least it makes some sense. And, I'll say the P word, privileged a little bit. Privileged a little bit. There goes Sainz. Free to push. Verstappen's in second, back in second. And Sainz. Dude, Ferrari pit team. Huge. But now they're coming out in front of a Williams. So Ferrari needs to get ahead of this Williams, good, fast, and then let that Williams. I think they should have. Privilege F1. These are some wild I know, right? You got daddies buying, sponsoring F1 teams for their sons to race. Like I said, I don't like Ocon as a driver, Esteban, but I think he's the most deserving out of all these fucking drivers. Alexander Albon too. And credit where credit is, Lewis Hamilton is the only black driver in F1. And this is for being a worldly sport, heavily dominated. I mean, but it's more popular in Europe, so I can't say that it's dominated because of bad things. No, it's just a very popular European sport. So yeah, you're going to have more Europeans. Or like Stroll. Is he that good of a driver? He's not bad. I just, without his dad, he wouldn't. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to get into a righteous conversation here. Cheers. I hate the crypto.com signs, I'll say that. Come over to the sports carrier. There's a big F1 community here. I didn't know there was. Thanks for letting me know, Josh Sport UTD. Should I? Should I just do sports? Sports, I guess? Duh. Fucking idiot. There we go. Sports. Updated. There you go. Thanks for letting me know. It's too bad there haven't been any Brazilian or Argentine races. Yeah. It's been a minute, right? Whoa. Or dare I say, American drivers. I like I mean, Mexican drivers would be nice. Thanks, Wrenchman. Lots of F1 streamers there. I just updated it, so hopefully we are novice. I'm a novice here. I have been watching it for a couple years. I've known a lot about F1 from Top Gear and Google searches and highlights and stuff like that. But I think this year we're going to really get into it. Because what else is there to do on a Sunday morning? Watch football? American football? Even though next season's going to be wild. Wildly awful. I will say this. The production value of F1 is unlike any other sport. The budget to do all these cameras, all these operators, 10 out of 10. They all have to communicate with each other. The director, dream job would be a TD or a show director for F1. Camera 2, camera 3. How many cameras do you have to memorize? I play fantasy football. I don't bother to watch the games anymore. Yeah, I usually last COVID and all, I went to a couple bars at the beginning of the season to watch football, and then I just I was over it. It's just not that fun. I remember that one. Raining, obviously. It's always raining. Was that the year that kid died in F2? That Ferrari car. Vibes of 2017, 2018, huh? '19 too, right? No. I don't know if you're originally from SD, but for my own Chargers choices, Chargers choices probably isn't encouraging. I am from San Diego, but I am not a Chargers fan. But I think as fans of Chargers, as Charger players, as people from San Diego, the Chargers organization deserves a better owner. Dean Spanos is a moron and a piece of shit. He's an idiot. He's a fucking idiot. What the city of San Diego was willing to give him? I don't know why. Rent for 10 years, $1 a year. $1 a year. As long as they stayed at the area where Qualcomm is, which is now gone, and now it's going to be the Snapdragon. Holy shit. That was close, but Albon was on the inside, my friend. Just saying. I know he wasn't in front, but everyone's racing incident. I'm going to grab a beer. I can talk about football all day and the atrocities and the blatant hypocritical things that the NFL does. I've already accidentally steered your protocol. I'll save you my long tribus about modern sports owner. Yeah, we can save that for football. I mean, football, I don't watch baseball. I like going to baseball games a lot more than going to football games. One, because football games are atrociously expensive. $400 for a shitty ticket? Fuck that. Go to baseball games. Petco Park, one of the nicest parks in all of the America. And they have Taco Tuesdays. But yeah. I can talk about. I just have opinions, you know? Not saying I'm correct, just opinions. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a human. Human. Dude, he's talking like the race is over. We got a long way to go. The changing of the guards. Was Ocon? No, Perez was the one that won that one crazy one, right? When he was still on, I guess, Aston Martin at the time. 300 for a ticket. I think I've spent more than 45. Dude, it's atrocious. Because I'm a Steelers fan. I wanted to go to the Steelers Chargers game. And it was a Monday night. And I was like, oh, I can totally do it. Come back to work. Like, it totally fit. And it was like $400. I'm like, I'm not paying that. And then paying $18 for a fucking Bud Light? No. No, thank you. No, thank you. I mean, it's okay if the Bills are a team. They did good. Josh Allen's a heck of a quarterback, but I feel like going to a Bills game, oh, it's out in the cold. Nah, I wouldn't be down. I need a roof over my head or some shade, but the weather might be a lot cooler for me. I hate the heat and the beach. I hate sand. It gets everywhere. Not a Bills fan. $45 for a Bills ticket. That's insane. Is that a resale or is that a Ticketmaster, whatever? Also, can we please get rid of Ticketmaster? What? Oh, no. Oh, no. So when are we going to budget cap salaries for drivers? I got Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Perez. Hamilton still in the 5. I expected more from Mick, honestly. Get rid of Ticketmaster makes me think you're also recently looking at HCS. I didn't. I've never been to a Halo event like that, and I would love to have gone to Anaheim. Even at the time, it was still a little too much pandemic going on. I probably wouldn't have gone even if they had it public. But I never been to Kansas City or have any knowledge of the place. I just have no desire to go to Kansas City. That being said, it's also expensive. But I have not. I did not. No, I just hate Ticketmaster as a entity. Like, why can't you just sell your own tickets? Like, the team. Also, don't get me started about cable and fucking blackout games, and let me buy just my team's games so I can watch them. Thoughts? I've been surprised before, but try Seattle. That's a great time. I want to go to Seattle. I would go 100% to Seattle. Been to Portland. Portland's fucking awesome. But yeah, I'm just saying I have no knowledge of the area, so I can't give a unbiased opinion. That's my bias. I have no desire to go there unless, for the HCS. But like I said, if it's closer, which I don't think there will be a closer one. I think Anaheim was the closest, right? But I do want to go to a one. Who's going to take the fastest lap? Who has the fastest lap right now? Do we have known? Orlando and Seattle are other two this year. Seattle's not far. Orlando, no. 100% no. It was Perez with the fast lap for a long time, I think. Yeah, I saw Perez, and then it was Verstappen for a lap, and then Perez, but it doesn't show the purple thing. Max is pushing though. Oh, that commentary. 10 out of 10 commentary. They do. They 100% do. The guy, other than defending what for 2-3 laps, he doesn't have to do much, and that's because the car is just well done for this circuit at this time. It's crazy how much a little change can affect your car. Uh-oh. If it works here, it'll be fine in most all of the non-Euro track. They're all the same style. Those Euro tracks, though. What I want to see, yeah, what happened here? Oh, that was. I thought that was the same thing. I thought that was the Ricardo one. He's going for the fastest lap. And Sainz is about to. What? What did he say? Absolutely no idea. No one knows. I don't think Ferrari's going to react. They shouldn't. They shouldn't. Carlos should just slow Max down. Mistake. I want to see where this Stilton accent. Oh no. Hamilton pitted. So that's his. That's his fourth set of tires, or did he put back on old set? I mean, Mercedes can basically do whatever because they're not in the running for anything. Manufacturer points and a little bit of driver points, and they're all minimal. It's like keeping in the top four is way better, but at this point, it just might as well do whatever, right? Vote for driver of the race. I think we can all say that Charles Leclerc and maybe Kevin Magnussen. Actually, I'm gonna go vote right now. The F1vote.com. Oh my god, it's on fire! Holy shit. No, that's a porn site. Yellow flag. This is... Bad gateway. Holy shit, this is huge. No, there's a safety car. Now Max is going to catch up. I'm voting for Kevin Magnussen. This... Yeah, he has enough fucking in between 32 seconds. It's crazy. Yeah, do they tell him? Power failure. Get out. Holy shit. Question I had, what's your personal racing background? Ever done any competitive play racing games or just a fan? I like to watch racing. F1 obviously is my preferred. I got a lot of car background stuff because of Top Gear. I've been watching it since like 2007, and then I switched over to Grand Tour. Not the same, but they are what my information was about these driving and racing and crazy shit they do. I do like playing racing games. Forza. Big Forza fan, but like 8 years ago. Okay. Sorry, Max is talking. But power failure is a hell of a British euphemism for your engine is on fire. I do like racing games. I when I was like 18 or 19, I think it was just once. Me and my buddy bought a car together, like an old Nissan NX 1600. It's a T-top convertible, and we raced it. We rebuilt it together. So a little bit of, but not like crazy drive for it. But I do enjoy watching races. This kind of race. Not sure if Le Mans is my kind of race, and NASCAR, not really, but But yeah, just the fan. I like com- competitiveness. But I think racing is just a whole other level because your life is not in your hands, and these drivers don't have that concept of I could die. And I'm not saying deaths happen a lot. They happen, but they don't happen all the time. There's Max right there. So Leclerc did pit and got out in front. I had a college roommate with an old F10. He loved the thing. They're supposed to be fun. 510. A Datsun? Nice. Look at that. A little cutie. Yeah, I'm a fan of Nissan cars, that's for sure. I would love to get the new 400, but I doubt I'm ever going to get that. So it's a software issue? It's almost, I think that's an older one. But I see the resemblance. Can we get rid of the halo and just do the windscreen like Indy? The whole cockpit thing? I played. I have F1 2020, and it's just like in the driver's seat, it's like a bar. It's a fucking bar you're looking at. It's incredible, these drivers, how what they have to. All right, are we gonna. Bahrain? Bahrainia? I'm gonna use the restroom. Yeah, I'd not want to stare at that either. It's so huge. I'm gonna use the restroom while this is going on. All right. I love the unlapping. May have to live with it. That's going to be a good restart. Keep counting the laps, too. One more. It's funny because these guys are strong, but they're not like they're fit. And they handle these G forces, but a lot of them, like I know they're like it might not be like driving without power steering is hard. Really hard. Your wheel is so much heavier than you think. You're turning the whole thing. Can't imagine what Verstappen's actual problem is. But if they're comparing that to he has to crank the steering wheel. Is that an SLS? This is an interesting start, man. It's an interesting 6, 7 people. Magnussen, you know, are we gonna get our accident at turn 1? Signs. This, I feel like Ferrari needs to be extra aggressive. Not saying Sainz should crash into Max, but I think Sainz needs to be right on his ass to try to take second place. Oh my God, Leclerc, that was huge. But that Ferrari car, I feel it's got more power. No DRS for 2. It's whatever replaced the SLS, I think. It looked a little rounder than the SLS. To Sonoda. Is that how they're pronouncing it? It's so funny how slow they look on some of the shots. No DRS for 2 laps. He's got to make a move. Dude, Kevin Magnussen, 7th place. Mick. There we go, Mick. Come on, Mick. Up there. Hossing. Yeah, I think Alpha. What's his name? Who's that? Is Zhao? It's gonna pass him. Joe. Perez got the fastest. They need to make the number the purple thing. That way we can always see. Mick. There we go, Mick. You think they're allowed to lie on radio? Like, oh, at this lap, say you have a problem. Get into your opponent's head. I think the Ferrari is a better vehicle, though. Well, the stat I'd like in the leaderboard is number of laps on current tires. I would like on this leaderboard, the ESPN one, laps to go, or I mean, yeah, the laps on tires. That I'd like that too. More information. This is not really a good leaderboard, but the lap by lap looks like just a Twitter feed. Leclerc did show really good driving skills on those defenses and offenses against Verstappen. Mercedes needs to do something, right? Oh, we're going to get DRS here. Everyone is within it, too. Verstappen, or Sainz doesn't. So we're going to get Hamilton passing Perez. I don't think the Mercedes car is that good, though. That's the problem. I hate this view. I wish it was centered so we can just see a bar. There are probably at least 10 unspoken agreements not to lie. It would get incredibly confusing fast. It's like that the rule you can't tell your drivers to let the other drivers pass. Can you confirm that he is faster? Yes, confirm. Secret. There we go. Yeah. He's out. Three laps, or 2 laps? Yeah, the car's just not that fast. He's there, pushing it, but Sainz just got underneath that second. There it is. I forget, DR zone's 1 or 2. It's the distance is 1. I thought it was 2 last year. That must be a change. Now it's 1 second. See, I was like, why is it so short now? There it is. Here we go. It's a short zone, but wow. Don't lock up. There it is. Wow. Changing of the guards. Oh, Max is done. Oh, they retired. Wow. Two laps to go, dude. Now, Perez didn't seem to have a problem at all the whole race. That is huge. He's got DR. Oh my God, Hamilton might end up on the podium. What the fuck with the? Some would argue one of the worst Mercedes cars in the last decade. Wow. Wow, dude. Where the fuck did this race come from? He is gonna be so pissed on the post race. We're gonna watch the post race, by the way, because Max might punch someone. The car isn't good though. That's the problem with the new spec. Was always gonna get weird. Yeah, I mean, but what happened? Like he just lost it. Did he? His car. He didn't just give up, right? 0.6. Come on. Come on. Oh no. Is any Red Bull gonna finish one lap? Hamilton has. It's gonna be close. The DRS though is what's gonna. It's just I don't think the Mercedes car can keep up even with unless Sergio completely loses it. Good for Ferrari. It's gonna be close. Final lap. DRS and go. I just don't think he can. Oh! Holy cow! No points for Red Bull. Oh my god. Dude, Hamilton what happened? Crazy. It's not over until it's over. But I think it's over. Wow. You can okay. Can we just give a huge credit to Ferrari? Good job, Sainz, Leclerc. Sounds like the engine got barfy on Perez. Yeah, definitely. Huge credit to Mercedes though. A bad car, not a car that they're proud of, and you can hear it in Toto's pre-race interview. He's not proud of it. Oh my god, what if he spun out right there? That'd be hilarious. Huge credit to Mercedes, man. Good job. Kevin Magnussen in 5th. That's awesome because 2 Red Bulls gone. Red Bull, no points. Wow. I mean, wow. I thought it was going to be a Ferrari, Red Bull, Ferrari. And I did, but does Perez get the fastest lap if he didn't finish? Oh, Mick. Alpha double points. Alpine got double points. That is crazy. Crazy finish. Credit to Mercedes for. I would say I thought they were going to get fifth or sixth because of their bad car and so many pit stops. Now, again, I think we're going to get Ferrari fight, teammate fight. Sainz does not want to be second. He's still classified for doing 90. But even if he didn't, I think the fastest is the fastest. Okay. I didn't know if that, because that's, they didn't get rid of the 1 point, right? You get 1 point for fastest, right? Yeah, we're gonna definitely keep watching. I want to see those interviews. I want to see all the drivers crying. They didn't. Yeah, as long as they didn't get rid of that fastest point, Perez has 1 point. Yeah, I know there was a call, at least from a large group of people who watch F1, that they should get rid of that 1 point, but I think it should be worth more. I voted for Kevin Magnussen. I did want to choose Charles, but I think Kevin Magnussen fifth for Haas, man. That's huge. What a race, right? What a race. What a race. Really, really fun watch. There are 30 laps in there that really nothing was going on. There were some fights here and there. The first 20 so laps were really cool. Then the last 20 weren't that cool. And then the last 9. Huge. Look at that LED ball and floor. I think Kevin Magnussen deserves it. Sorry. Kevin Magnussen to come back to Haas and then 5th place. And he dropped down a lot. Really good race, guys. Oh. My boss just texted me a couple minutes. She's watching. She's like, holy shit. Magnussen for Haas. I think Magnussen should be the driver of the race, but how did Hulkenberg do last? 17th? Yeah, basically. How? Sorry for all the Red Bull fans, but that is like the worst luck. I know 2 years ago it was really bad luck for Red Bull, but to have not one, but both cars. McLaren, a lot of questions. We get Vettel next week. I don't know if it's a 2-week thing anymore. It might just be 5 days. I'm gonna grab a beer. Crazy race. Fastest lap, still a point. Yeah, cool. I mean, Hamilton must be losing it. How funny is it that we're like, at least me, it's like, just Hamilton is probably ecstatic that he even got third, because he wasn't going to get third. Cheers. This is they're showing the Ferrari drivers. If you guys are seeing the same thing I am, might be a little delayed. That is let's put the car on the expensive LED floor. I think the real fight is going to be between the Ferrari drivers. I'll say it again. Sainz does not want to get second. That is crazy, man. Crazy finish. What a fucking race. Again, just saying, I'm a firm believer that the first race, good job, but I don't know if it's an indication of how the season will go, because we never know. Martin Brundle. Go for Martin Brundle. Go. Put the wooden car on top of the halogen lights, you cowards. Put the multi-million-dollar car on the probably $1,000 LED floor. My audio is out of sync. It's annoying. I think it's cool. It looks cool. It's just like a little show offy. Oh, Snapdragon sponsoring them? Wow. Snapdragon the drink or Snapdragon Qualcomm's chip? My buddy, who's going to hopefully be on next week, is texting me Ferrari. That he was... My buddy's like, Ferrari with an emoji, and then he's like, and LOL at Red Bull. Huge, man. Really good race. My stream got weird at the end too. It's probably from them. Okay, mine now it's not as bad. It was like delayed like 2 seconds audio, and his mouth wasn't moving. All right, chill, dude. Relax, my friend. Good to know. The new spec. Good start to the new spec. I think seeing the mid open up is awesome for the sport. But the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like, it looks like it's just whatever. Mine crashed altogether, so I guess you'll have to give me the broad strokes from the interviews. Oh, dang. This Carl... I could just put the audio on, but I don't want to get fucking DMAC'd. Even though I probably won't. We're at Lewis right now. Carlos was like, oh, Ferrari's back. Lewis looks so happy. He's saying thanks to the Ferrari. He's being professional. Just a general summary is great. He's struggling. He's talking about the struggles for Mercedes. He said it's unfortunate about Red Bull. Did the best we could. So they're asking about parts coming already for Mercedes to fix this car. He's hopeful, but it's not going to be a quick turnaround. I think it's going to be at least the third or fourth race where you really feel comfortable about what you want to do. He just want to keep working and keep his head down. Going to bed proud. Charles was very professional. Sainz is all pumped. Spanish. He's, he's like, Ferrari's back. I'm like, relax. Chill. Like, yeah, you got the 1-2, but relax. Good race, man. I'm not a fan of the black sleeves on the Ferrari jackets. There's Toto. Toto is like this best. This is honestly Ferrari's best case or Mercedes' best case scenario. Probably won't do anything with parts until the Euro races. I think. I mean, what do you like? I think it's more like we need more info. Mercedes doesn't have the power. It's obvious. Wow. Ferrari has built a good, strong car. I still believe that the Ferrari drivers are going to get into it. Carlos Sainz is not old. He is not leaving. He's not his last leg of driving. He is still a great driver. What he did for McLaren, too, he was part of that rebuild. 183 podiums for Lewis Hamilton, third place. Now that's an LED wall. Look how smooth it is. Whew. Here comes Sainz. 7th podium for Sainz. I'm looking forward to Leclerc in Monaco. He's going to be mad about last year. Yeah, right? Charles. It's not pronounced Charles. Charles Leclerc. Oh, man. And then Russell has his highest finish, too. Very fun race, guys. Damn. The way I suggest dealing with pronouncing French words, pretend the last letter doesn't exist, and that 90%, and that's Charles Leclerc. I mean, the C does not exist in his last name, because they pronounce it Leclerc and not Leclerc, which obviously is incorrect, because I'm American. Charles. It's like the L and the R are the one letter. Charles. Best case scenario for Mercedes and 1-2 punch for Ferrari. It's huge. Big old lead. And I mean, oh, sorry. Why does this keep dying? Should I make a... Oh, man. Do I want to make an account? Look at all the info. I think that... Oh, there's the info we need. I need to make an account. Similar to Carl. But Carl, that kills people. Oh, really? Fucking llamas, dude. That's one of the best fucking... Little tiny tidbits from who knows how long ago. Carl. So now it's just they're playing the national anthem, and we got the Italian national anthem. Not Charles from Monaco. Charles. Monaco. Monegasque. Monacoian. Monegasque. So they'll probably do Monaco, Spain, Italy. No British. Leclerc. Crazy how Wiki is so up. Someone's on Wikipedia updating all the fucking racers at the same time. Montical Monaco. Officially the Principality of Monaco. So is Monaco is its own country, but then there's like a French. It's a sovereign city-state and microstate of on the French Riviera, west of Italian region of Liguria in Western Europe on the Mediterranean Sea. It's bordered by France to the north, east, and west. We learn things. This is gotta love the Principality. What the fuck does that mean? What does I am not a smart man. What? A state ruled by a prince. So it's a prince, not a monarch. It's like Singapore. Everything goes. $38,000 people reside in the Principality of Monaco. Just kind of like a thing out on its own. Like the Vatican. It's a monarchy just with a different word for the ruler. Okay. I wanted to know Principality is connected to the word prince. Very cool. Do we not get the Max said fuck you to the interview? Oh. 1 week. Next week. We'll be here next Sunday. I probably won't do qualifying or any of the practices just because I have other stuff. Leader is Prince of Monaco, but it's the same as... Yeah. I was like confused. Like, how is the prince... Where's the king? Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. So is Sebastian going to protest it? Excuse me. Tottenham versus West Ham is next. My favorite old-timey word for a ruler was elector. Modern heads can't wrap around that one. Elector. The elector. It's a cool word. I can tell you about it later. What is elector mean? I'm still watching the thing. I thought they were going to do a versus Red Bull interview, but it looks like they don't want to talk about it. I am now having a seizure. It's crazy that we are in the year 2022 and we can't get cameras to sync the LED lights or video walls refresh rate. We can't. It's undoable, apparently. Just the area was called an electorate. Like the electorate college. No, I'm just kidding. I know it's the electoral college, which is... I won't even say anything. All right, wait. We're back. Still, they're doing an interview still. I want to fucking see what Christian Horner says. We're back to our three people from Sky Sports at the beginning. Thank God I don't need to buy something. Like, wasn't there a race channel? I don't have to buy that. It's on ESPN. I don't think they're back because of the first race. Because they have a better car, that's for sure, in this race. Charles showed great racing instinct, was smart. He let Max do just, hey, I'm just going to answer your call. Are they back off one race? I can't say that they are, but if they do just as good, and I think they will just do just as good next week, I'm excited to see Haas with Magnussen. He got 5th place. That's huge. Obviously, if he would have gotten 7th, if the other 2 drivers were still in it. I would have loved to see Force India in this time because they did so much with so little for so long. All right, Toto's up for an interview. They would have probably struggled to get through the R&D phase. It is, but I feel like they were doing good. Like seeing Perez and was it Ocon at the time as well? Like that was a fun team because they just didn't have the I don't think they had the pedigree and I don't think they had the money, but they were still in it and far better than, Williams or Alfa Romeo, which were at the time like kind of the bottom. Sabra, I think, before Alfa Romeo. That is huge, dude. They're showing the Perez turning out. I feel bad for Perez because I think I'm a big Perez fan. I think what he did while he was on whatever it was after Force India, I forget the name. I don't think it was called Aston Martin. And I think I said it. Perez was going to get 3rd, unless he fucked up. But he kind of lost the engine there. Best thing for Haas was their financing didn't explode until the season started. They had all the money, and then they got rid of their baggage. I think the generality they're talking about parts with Mercedes. I think if I'm incorrect, I think it's $1 million for 1/10 of a second, right? That's how much money you generally have to spend to get 1/10 of a second faster. I don't know if that's still true with inflation. I lost track too. Was Aston formerly Lotus or? All right, Aston Martin and Lotus were a thing. Aston Martin got out of it, but Stroll bought Force India because of that guy being I can't say anything. Racing Point, Force India. And then it was Racing Point for 1 year. Racing Point. Yeah, Force India won. And then it became Racing Point. And then it became Aston Martin. Racing Point, yeah. Yeah. Because the owner of, what's his name? The Otmar, he is wanted in India for embezzlement and defraud. And then Stroll came in and bought it. And Stroll, who is Australian, isn't he? Canadian. They're Canadian. And Stroll, if you guys didn't know this, Stroll, I think, is a supplier of Ralph Lauren. He brought Ralph Lauren to Canada, and that's how he made his money. And Stroll owns Ralph Lauren brand in Europe. I was very surprised with that. But yeah. So it was Force India, Racing Point, and then it was Aston Martin. Rebranded as Aston Martin. Stroll Canadian. Canada. He's another gentleman racer, but at least competent at driver. Yeah. He's the best one when it comes to like it was gonna be him. We are still going through interviews. I want to watch every single one. Or until my wife tells me we have to go grocery shopping. I'm going to actually text her right now. Oh, it's over. It's over. It ends. So on Sky, which I don't have, it'll keep going, but they just ended it. Yeah, it's over. ESPN. I'm seeing if I have Sky. I don't think I do. Yeah, it goes to Premier League. So I do have Sky, but it's Premier League. I don't have Sky 2. It's a Shepherd show on ESPN. Oh, is it? The end? Here, I'm going back. I have two ESPNs. I have UFC Unleashed and then basketball. Do you think if I go to the Unleashed, or is it a separate show on ESPN, the Ocho? I'm looking through my... I just have cable, and I don't know actually what I have on cable. I'm looking through all my channels. It's so cool I have it on my Xbox, because it's like much easier to scroll through than my awful remote. Are you not on the watch tab on their website? No, I was on my Xbox. Is there on their website F1 or ESPN? Here, I'm looking. Oh shit, I shouldn't look, right? While I get over here. There's a oh, I don't have ESPN Plus though. There, I'm switching over to my monitor. That's the one thing you want to watch for the stuff that's on the channels. I am looking. All I see is football, UFC, football. There's a search bar. Formula 1. It's just article. TV schedule. US. Where's the post show? Are you not? I'm watch tab on their website. All right, let's go to F1. Watch. Checkered flag. You can watch for the stuff that's on the channels. Okay, watch. Go home. Okay, I see the watch tab. It just shows and it just updated and went away. It showed F1 and then it went away. Do you think if I auto racing? Checkered flag. Stream ESPN by signing into your TV provider. That is my TV provider. Sign in. We might not have it. The channel. We do have it. All right. Here's the problem. I can't play the audio. And it's on my computer. And I can't hear it. Because then I lose my... Ooh. Alright, I had to do something... Yeah. I have a weird setup because I'm a weird guy, but I think this will work. I'm hoping you guys can still hear me. And if I do this, I hear a ringing. You probably still hear me. And I do that. Can you hear them? No, but you can still hear me right now. You can't hear checker flag. Confirming. I hear a ee, but it works. Cannot hear them correct. Cool. All right. Christian Horner. A quicker stop would have helped. I don't know how hard they come at you for interviews. Usually that stuff is cool, but it sounds like you've looked into. I just, as this is kind of my job. Copyright's huge, and I just kind of respect it as a blanket. So what I can do, let's do this. I just, I don't want to get in trouble, and I do not have the rights to distribute it, which is what that is. So I'll just do this. No worries. Do what you're comfortable. Yeah. Now, Discord-wise, I'm okay with sharing that on Discord because it's so closed off. But I'll keep it there. It was only a suggestion if it made it easier. No, I figured out the audio. It's weird, but it's still working. One more beer, guys. One more. That is, it has to be a general. He's talking about the failure from both Red Bulls. It has to be a general thing. It can't be specific to what the driver's settings or their preferences are. Did I miss the Max one? Good job, George Russell. Good for him, man. Sounded like the engine to battery connection went funny. Because Perez lost full power as soon as he... So, did he cock up the turn because he was just trying to defend, or did he cock it up because he lost power? Because he definitely lost power after. I just don't know if that turn or whatever happened. It's so weird seeing him in Mercedes outfit. I still think he's a sub. I didn't see anything with Max other than an extended shot of him talking to someone from afar. Okay. They said the car shut down on him. But was it before or after that turn? It's okay if you don't know. I'm just speculating. Seemed like mid-turn. Okay, so it's what cut. Okay. Because I thought he was going to start moving again, and then when he didn't start moving, I was like, wow, which is not how... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my same thought. Now he would have been 7th, right? 6? Here we go, Max. How many times is he going to say, I don't want to talk about it? Or next question. He must have been dumping in his pants. That's one of the worst places to be stuck. I mean, Lewis was quick to respond, and I thought Lewis was going to hit him. Here, I'm gonna put you chat right here too. People can see it, and I don't have to look all the way over here. Oh, wow. Hi, other me. Hi. Stop copying me. You stop copying me. I said it first. You're an idiot. Sorry, I can't help. No, I think it's funny. I like little funny stuff like that. The little things that are really funny. Can't put the captions on. No captions. Wow. I'm gonna let the Association for Disabilities know that this is not captioned. No. I think the Ferrari car based on this lap is way better. I don't think it's going to be close. That being said, things can happen, updates and all that, but the keeping the tires not as warm is really affecting the drivers. Basically, you lose a lap. You're losing a lap to race, and you had to warm it up. Mattia. They were making it sound like the Red Bull was better in the straight, so it sounded like it should. They were saying, yeah, they definitely said the power was there, but we saw it in the straights. I don't know if I felt like Charles was getting that, 1/100 of a second, a little bit there and here and there. Are there a lot of turns? 15 turns? Obviously, it's first race. I'm speculating. That's all I'm saying. Plus, if they're all breaky, then it's really surprising every time they do improve a little. Breaky. I thought the race was over on that yellow flag. I really did. On the Pierre Gasly, I thought Red Bull was going to catch up finally. No shit. I'm so glad this lasted more than 2 hours, too. Very good. Yes. Bring the car home. So the last time Max started the race between two Ferraris, they crashed. The second time that happened, he didn't finish the race. Saudi will be interesting. Didn't know that this track looked like until now. I think, yeah, it's... The track looked like a... Where's the track? This track or the next track? This looks like a sperm to you? Oh, let me do this. Saudi. Okay, let's go to Saudi. Schedule. Oh my god, it is 100% a sperm. What the fuck kind of bullshit track is this? Why didn't they do this one? Is this a new one for this year? I feel like I remember Jeddah. Yeah, no, the first one was last year. Okay, yeah, I do remember. Was this the one where like, oh, this is really fun because it's hilly? Like it's like you can't see some turns coming up. DRS all in one line? No. Perez. Cutting off at times. You have one job. Keep the engine. Yeah, he was at the end, but that's because you were way slower. I just imagine it looks like that since they don't have to worry about in-person spectators. Let's see. Last year's results were Lewis, Max, Bottas, Esteban Ocon, Daniel Ricciardo, Gasly, Leclerc, Sainz. Perez didn't finish. No, he just finished. Yeah, he did not finish. A lot of did not finishes. I miss Kimi already. Does anyone else feel the same way? I miss Kimi. Fucking love Kimi Räikkönen. He's so funny. Bottas. Just imagine. Yeah. Oh, in person. There's no in-person spectating at this one, or is it because of COVID last year? because it's so warm. Got it. You're a smart guy, man. You're the doctor. I'm trying to see pictures of it. That's where the parties are at. No stands, no stand. Maybe here. Kevin. There's stands. Lots of pictures of them building it. There's Putin's yacht. Black Arrow. Whoever took this picture does not work there anymore, just by the way. Also, I'm a train, contractually obligated to say that. I thought it was a street race for a moment there from the picture. It almost looks like a street race, but it was just built next to a bunch of streets. Are we going to buy some F1 swag right now, guys? That was an exciting race. Probably not the swag merch to have, right? Reject. I hate white. I don't like this black sleeve shit. I think it's ugly. The hat looks cool though. I think Ferrari just should be. I think they have it good with all red. There's a sale right now, guys. Shop by driver. Where's the Hulkenberg one? Do we have like a Mexican flag jersey? Okay, I get it. 15% off. They do. Oh my god. That is... I am not a Red Bull fan, but that... Oh, they don't have my size. I'm fat, guys. I'm a double XL. I'm not fat. My chest is just huge. And even that double XL, I have a 52 chest. That's pretty sweet. Ooh, that's cool too. I like that a lot. Was going to joke. I want to send this to him, but they actually have... Yeah, he's a legacy driver, right? Is it under Legends? Or... Yeah, right there. Boom. They got a Kimi and a Michael one too. Oh, dude. That's sweet. Pornography. Straight pornography. Wow. This is... I'm going to get banned on Twitch for showing this, but this is straight pornography. That's really, really nice. Look at that. And they're limited too. That's very cool. That sweater's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. Being Mexican, it's always nice, like that you have. I mean, F1 too. What are the chances of a Mexican driver? That's ugly because it's like really light color. Kimmy. Go leave livery was always great. Yep. Look at this lame jacket. I want it. Is there one where Kimmy's just like chugging a beer? Leave me alone. There's Steiner. Can we all agree that I don't have trust in Steiner as a principal, but he's been in a couple situations that are just completely out of his hands. The energy drink, Mazepin, and Haas keeps giving him that, benefit of the doubt. He just proved, hey, I just did it. I have decent drivers, decent car. The money cap is good for teams like Haas. Do I want to buy this koozie? I have a Duff Beer koozie right now. It's metal. I bought it from Igloo, and I also bought a fanny pack that was it's a cooler Igloo. I don't like this fucking douchey fake bro. It's not even bro. It's like chain with bell-bottom pants look and rustic boots. Gimme. I want you to get the koozie, but $8 for a piece of phone. It is robbery. And this was even more robbery. This was $20, but it's metal. So that's the only reason the fanny pack is fucking amazing though. Here, I'll show you. So, nice fanny pack, big size. It's a cooler. This is like it kept a beer cold for an hour. Metal would be worth, honestly, never seen metal. Me neither. But this has a koozie on the fanny pack. So I can put this on and put a beer in there. And that's where my beer goes. I told you I'm bougie. Isn't that sweet? And it does really keep the beer a little cooler. I'm a fashionable man. And I like spending my money on stupid things I'm never going to use. America. Maybe I'll wear it today when I'm cleaning. Who's talking? Oh, is this the new guy? Or no, that's... Who is it? Is that Gao? Or is that yeah, it's Gao, right? With Alpha. Koozie for $8, guys. Does it say what company made this koozie? The Kimi koozie? It just says direct manufacturer. But the people who made this is Igloo. Igloo, the company? But I don't know who made this. No, your metal Igloo. Yeah, here it is. Straight right there. Boom. $25. I spent $25. There it is. Double wall, vacuum insulated. They have other stuff too that I almost wanted to buy. Collaboration. It's Simpsons Disney now, right? Oh God, I need to stop looking at this. If you were sure, I'm an idiot. If you were showing this website, you moron. Right here, boom. It's Fox, which is Disney. Yeah, this is it. Simpsons. I put 16-ounce cans in here. If it's fine, as long as they're the same like width, circumference. $25, but it's metal, dude. I like that. I don't know why, but the Igloo beer is sending me. What is this? What bullshit is this? What Coors Light? Jesus Christ! What Coors Light is this? top 3 are still coming up, guys. So yeah, here's the other stuff. I got the fanny pack. I didn't buy the Igloo lunchbox as I have a really nice lunchbox that I like using. What is it from? Hydro Flask makes this lunch bag. It's really nice. I like it a lot. But if you want to spend $54.99 on a holds up to 30 cans, I'm good. All right, back to buying shit, guys. I'm just happy that they let the design guy do some serious tries to come up with the can designs for this. It is creepy. It is creepy. A little creepy. Probably really loud now. All right. So, are we going to get some Spanish? No. Look how much they have of Carlos Sainz. Nothing. That's weird. Well, Antonio... The difference... We're in a commercial right now, by the way. The difference in amount of things per person. Like Red Bull has a... I guess it's... Red Bull is a brand. Like a big, all-fat brand. All right, I got to use the restroom, and it's on commercial, so I'll be right back in a couple minutes. Also, I'm muted. Sorry. You got a birthday gift. It's overpriced, but this got me a killer birthday gift for my buddy in a roundabout fashion, so thanks. The cooler? Did you buy the cooler? Or some McLaren swag? Whoa. Okay, this is just like a very cool art piece, I think. Grateful Dead cooler. There you go. Ooh, my buddy's a huge great. My coworker is a huge Grateful Dead fan. Wait, is it with Ook? Is that their collaborations? Oh wow, they have a lot of stuff. Wow, very weird that my bud loves beer shit. I love beer too. No, I get it. I love just little trinkets, little things. Oh, I should not be looking at this. No. No. My mom bought me. Wait, what? Look at why is the top like that? Oh, that's cool. I like the top design a lot. Recap from huge, dude. That last 9 laps. All right, I expect a ton of Lewis Hamilton stuff. Lots of stuff I wouldn't buy. Not my thing. I want things that are. I don't want to say fashionable, but just like this is all the. Are these all the drivers? 5x3 by 1. They're missing drivers. I just want something cool. Well, I've accidentally ruined you. I see my B. What? I've accidentally ruined you. I see my B. What does that mean? Oh, because I want to buy stuff. Yeah, you have. That's your fault. I'll tell my wife that. This one's pretty dope, though. Tempting. Yeah. I don't have children there, so I can spend all my money, right? This is a weird. That's a really interesting design, and the cap comes off though. Very cool. So we got the director talking about who knows what. Oh, nice. That's much better than the open top can cups. Yeah. No, I do like that kind of this vintagey thing. I'm back at over here at Formula One Fashion. I don't know what to get though. Not gonna buy anything. They're just all right. If I were gonna buy anything, it'd be this. I hate the sponsors. They're so ugly. But this is a kind of like an artsy looking shirt. It's something I would wear. Only 4 left. But will I spend $90 on a button shirt? No. Blood, sweat, tears. Please. All right. Top 3 coming up, guys. The last year Ferrari show's good if they have your size. This one, yeah, the red one, Scuderia. Oh, that's 2020. Is there a 2021? Can I do by year? It's probably better just to find my size. Because I'm a double XL. My chest is so big from all my gains. I again, that button-up shirt's pretty nice. The 2020. I'm just in the clearance tab. I'm glad you're shopping with me. I like the AlphaTauri one. The design's cool. 2020. I'm looking at driver standings really quick. They put up the points. So Charles, Carlos. I mean, top 3 is always close, but that, second and third can't just keep getting second and third. I'm not saying Mercedes is going to be up there if Red Bull figures out this. I have freaky white soldiers, so yeah. Dude, right? It's like here, but like my chest, like there's so much space right here. And then my back is just not as big as everything else, which I guess is okay. I gotta chug my water. Excuse me. I think after this we're gonna stop. Hearing from the top 3. I do want to hear from Hulkenberg, but I don't know if they're gonna have him. Ferrari has a huge lead. Yeah, I gotta get going soon too. Anyhow, yeah, I just feel like it's kind of like already they've said this. It's just Charles again. I have gotten. That's funny. And then Perez. Wait. It's been good though. I look forward to forgetting to watch the race next week. I mean, it's a Saudi, so it should be around the same time, right? It's a night race, so hopefully I don't have to wake up at 5. I woke up at 5:45 to work out, and I said work out. I mean 20 minutes on a bike and eat breakfast. But thank you, Doc, for hanging out. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. It says Charles got the fastest lap. I just don't know if that is overall or during the race. Yeah, Charles did get the fastest lap because he had 26 points. He got 25 plus 1. So Charles got the fastest lap. So Red Bull, it's not the same time. It is not the same time? Oh, God. Hey, I made it to the end. You are. Also, it's April 10th. Isn't Saudi Arabia next? It's 1 a.m.? Saudi is the 25th. The 27th. Right here. What's April 10th? The next... Is that the next daytime race? Oh, so we have 2 races and then April. Okay. So the next one is Saudi. Formula 1. It's a 1 a race for me, so not bad for you. It's 10 a.m. for me. You're 1 a.m.? I'm looking at... I'm looking here. It says Saudi Arabia. Oh, is this not going to be televised? Shit. Huh. I guess I have to figure that out. I just kind of checked the Friday before on my cable. TV schedule. Yeah, that's the most important part, right? I got Saudi Arabia right here. Wow, 1 a.m. sounds tiring. It's 11 here. 10 p.m. actually would be kind of nice. This is yeah. This is 11:30 p.m. I don't know what time that is, but if you on the F1, it's to your time, so 10 a.m. Right? Am I wrong? Here. I'm just going to go on the Spectrum app, look at the guide, and see where it is. The 4 a.m. ones are the worst. Yeah, because 1 a.m. you just kind of have to stay up. 4 a.m. you have to wake up, right? ESPN is just for everyone. So this is 10 p.m.? And that's why you said 1 a.m. You're on the East Coast. Here, let's just go. This is so easy on on my controller. All right. All right. We are on Sunday the 27th. Yeah, it's 10 a.m. 10 a.m. my time. So it's not 10 p.m. my time, and it doesn't mean you're on the East Coast. Yeah, 10 in the a.m. So Formula, so I'll probably be on then, I guess, around 9:30. I think that was a good time to start. TM PM. I have 10 a.m. here, but probably this says 11:30 p.m. pre-show, 12:55 a.m. Crazy. Yeah, but on my Spectrum it says 8:30 is when the Formula One Grand Prix starts on Sunday. So what I'm figuring out is someone's fucked something up. Yeah, I think so. Guess we'll wait to see. I'm looking at Spectrum, and if it says 10 a.m. here, but then it says 12:55 a.m. Sunday, but you said it's a 1 a.m. race, and ESPN is saying it's a 10 p.m. race. I'm seeing. Where do you see ESPN saying it's a? Yeah, I don't know. All the pre stuff is weirdly timed too. But I'm gonna get off. Time to, dude. They just have a Ricardo sitting down. Yeah, really awful. Really bad. Oh wait, Ricardo's about to talk. Later, y'all. See you, Doc. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Have a good one. Did the race turn how you expect? No, it did not. Red Bull was in second and fourth, and both their cars in the last 5 or 6 laps were done. They did not finish, and Ferrari took first and second. I was surprised with Ferrari. I was also surprised how bad Mercedes was doing, and they still got third, which is luck on their side. McLaren, the interview I'm listening to right now, one of the drivers, they did really bad, and they finished fourth as a team last year. Yeah, they're just talking. They did really bad, but we're all right. I am done for today. I don't know if I'm going to stream. I think I might try to clean, go eat lunch, and just relax the rest of the day. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. Really, really had a fun fucking day. It was early. Next week it'll be a little later, so 9:30. So yeah, I'll be not streaming tomorrow. That's for sure. But I think Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday might be all possible stream days. For sure Friday, for sure Wednesday. Tuesday, Thursday, I still have to decide, but one of those days will be a stream, one of them will not. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. We're going to play Marvel's Avengers again. That was really fun. Game, really good story. But yeah, hopefully to see you there, Fusion. Hopefully everyone has a good rest of their Sunday.